Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Gibbon here, I hope you are doing well. Welcome back to what appears to be another Skyjacked. This is now turning into my all-time favourite map. I've now played it a few times and I'm really starting to enjoy it. I think it's probably got a lot to do with the fact that I kind of understand the spawns a little bit better on this map, and I'm enjoying just kind of the way that it rotates and stuff, the fact that it's really fast paced. This is another hardcore domination gameplay. Again, I'm really getting into my hardcore domination now. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the aspect of it. I'm enjoying the fact that it takes a little bit more than normal in terms of getting kills and stuff, and just being able to watch the map constantly. So things like having your UAV available to get kills and stuff, and being able to do things. And kind of what I wanted to talk about today was it's for me, I don't know, I feel like sometimes some of the fun goes out of playing these games. Now I'm probably considerably older than a few of the people that actually watch my videos on a regular basis, and for me, playing video games is a way to kind of relax, a way to kind of sort of chill out and just kind of de-stress and enjoy myself. And believe me, I understand that at the best of times this game can be stressful as hell when you're playing it. It could be down to connection, it could be down to something not quite right within the rotation, within the gameplay. It could be down to the fact that your teammates are absolutely shocking as usual, but you know, I think, like I've said before, it's important sometimes when you're playing these types of games just to take a sit back, to relax, and to try and enjoy what you're doing, and try and enjoy and de-stress and relax. I mean, I have a job, it's stressful, like most jobs are. I work hard, and for me it's important to kind of try and play hard at the same time as well. Now, I'm a little bit of background information about me. I'm an avid fitness person. I go to the gym quite a lot. Again, that's a way for me to kind of de-stress, and I'm also aware of the fact that at my age you need to take care of yourself a little bit. You need to do the things to preserve your body and make sure that later on in life that it's going to look after you. So with playing video games, I also go to the gym as well, which is something that I really enjoy. And I've always said, and I've maintained it, I don't come online to get stressed out and to rage and to get really annoyed and swear at the stuff. I did all of that in my 20s when I was playing Modern Warfare 2, for God's sakes. That was on another level of ridiculousness, and I've talked about that in previous videos that I've done, where I used to get into lobbies and not party up and not mute people out, and just the smack some people used to talk was kind of ridiculous and on another level. So for me, you try and give yourself little achievements and aims in particular game types that you play in, and for this, and try and set yourself sort of certain goals. So I've done a 50 plus gameplay. I'm now trying my hardest to get a 60 plus gameplay. This isn't a 60 kill gameplay by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it's a good solid gameplay as a whole, and I think, you know, you guys will enjoy it in the background if you're watching this and not overly listening to the commentary. And that's why, as a YouTuber, that we try and provide decent gameplay. So, and the message or the topic that we're discussing or trying to get out, it gives you an opportunity to kind of pick and choose. You can either watch the gameplay and listen, or you can just listen to the words that are being said, or you can just watch the gameplay. So hopefully, you know, you're enjoying my content. I'm trying to improve on a regular basis and bring better gameplay, and with practice comes perfection. Now, don't get me wrong, in no way am I perfect by any stretch of the imagination at all. So for me, it's just about trying to get better at what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So hopefully, like I say, you're enjoying the gameplay. In the background, as I said, it's Skyjacked. The gun that I'm using as ever is my Razorback. I'm trying to push to get a 2KD on this gun. I absolutely love this gun. I love the fire rate of it. I love the hit detection of it. I've changed up in terms of what I've got on it at the moment, so I am now running a stock on it. I've taken the grip off and I've now put a stock on. What that allows me to do is just move faster while I'm aiming, so it just gives me a better opportunity to take people out, and that's important in hardcore gameplay, particularly because you need to be able to give yourself the best advantage as humanly possible over your opponents when you're actually playing the game, and it seems to be working to really good effect. You think or you would think that grip is really, really important. Thankfully, in this gameplay, it's showing that grip isn't that important. A lot of the guns in this game are really well balanced anyway, so what you tend to find is that the recoil on some of the guns is a lot better, but I tend to find some of the assault rifles, the recoil is just ridiculous. The things like, for me, the ICR-1, I really struggle to get to grips with that gun in terms of firing it and trying to do a little bit better with it. I really struggle with it. In terms of what I'm running in this, UAV, probably one of the most important perks when you're playing hardcore. And also as well, I've got my Talon, which you're going to see in this next round, just goes absolutely ham. There's some absolutely wicked feeds that I get with it, so really chuffed about that. It's one of the reasons why I gave it the gameplay. And this is my first ever RAPS gameplay as well, so a little bit of a spoiler alert, but I do get RAPS in this gameplay, and I think needless to say they go to town a little bit, and that manages to allow me to circle my streaks at the same time as well. So we're now starting the second half, so now I'm just capping the flag, and I'm going to go and lay down now and get my Talon out. If I could give anybody a tip, make sure that you get yourself into cover before you bring your Talon out, particularly in hardcore, just because then it gives you the best possibility in terms of when you're doing the shots and when you're killing people, that they won't then respawn in kind of right next to you and see you and kill you straight away, which was something that I learnt a valuable lesson on another gameplay that I played, where I forgot to lay down and I ended up kneeling, and as is the case, I just get absolutely destroyed. So yeah, I am really liking Skyjacked as a map now. I kind of bitched about it a little bit in the beginning because I thought, well, why bring out a reskin map? But I understand it. I'm still a little bit salty at the fact that they brought out a reskin map within the first DLC that they bring out, but it is what it is, and I think everybody likes it. I hope to God it's not going to turn into the new Combine, where it's the map that everybody, and I mean everybody, picks straight away. So fingers crossed that that's not the case. If I'd been a little bit quicker here, I could have got a triple on that flag, but it is what it is. So yeah, I really enjoyed this game. It was close in the first half, we were losing, and we managed to bring it back to 100 to 94, and then we just absolutely dominate in the second half of this game, as you're going to see. So I feel like, as I've said, I'm improving a lot more as compared to sort of the first kind of videos that I was bringing up. I used to be really giddy if I got like a 25 kill gameplay. Now, because I've kind of set my standards a little bit higher, I get disappointed because I know that I have it within me and I have the capability and the skill set to do it, to bring a higher kill gameplay. I've been looking at a couple of matches that I've played tonight as well, because it would appear that I've been given opposing teammates that are just absolutely useless. And there you see me get my RAPS in. So I think we played Hardcore Dom on Fringe, and it was just absolutely mental, but for whatever reason everybody forgot to cap the B flag, so the game ended up a draw because nobody capped B flag, so we didn't get to 200. Now that I've got my Talon out again a second time around, just watch what I do with the Talon here. It's really nice. It's just an excellent score streak to have on this map in particular, because you can get some absolutely ridiculous feeds, which you're about to see here. There's one, there's two, there's three straight off spawn, and if I was those guys, I would be hugely annoyed at what actually happened. So I'm trying to get a 10 kill off of with the Talon, but it's proving a little bit more difficult than what I actually thought, because of where people kind of locate themselves. And you can see my RAPS are going to work now, my Talon's going to work, and we're just absolutely dominating the map as a whole. So the actual gameplay, this actual game is just working really, really well for us now. So again, you can see I think I get about 9 kills. I think overall in the actual game itself, I actually managed to get 13 kills with my Talon overall, which was just absolutely ridiculous. And then right at the very end of the game, there's a sick little 2-piece that I managed to get. But I get my Talon and my RAPS again right at the very, very end of the actual gameplay itself. So that was pretty cool. I could have, if I'd been a little bit more daring, I think is probably the word, because I feel a lot more confident in terms of going into gun battles with people, that I have the ability to take people out. a lot quicker than what I was doing previously. Normally in hardcore, if you're not used to playing hardcore, you can kind of get into a situation where you think, I'm not going to be able to take these people out, so you tend to hold back a little bit. But now I feel a lot braver, I suppose is probably the wrong word. And that's the other thing, getting killed by teammates is infuriating in this, but it is what it is. I'm getting a little bit braver, or I've gotten braver now in terms of running forward in the gameplay and actually getting those types of kills. And rushing and getting kills in hardcore, which if you have the ability to do that and you're confident enough in your gun skills to be able to do that, you can really, really rack up the kills quite easily, actually, in fact, when you're playing the game itself. So that's something that works quite well. And again, I go up on a little bit of a tear, just again, I think this is towards the end of the gameplay now, but I just in the spawn, just dominating the spawn constantly. I get a really lucky kill in a second as well, I think. So the combat focus is up. They're just all coming to me. It's just absolutely mad. The guy runs up the stairs here. Didn't even see him, and I just managed to get the kill on him, which is just brilliant. I think I'll go up 2 levels in this game, so that was pretty sweet. And then you're going to see here, I think this is where I get the nice little 2-piece at the end. Shouldn't have killed him. Managed to kill him. Get Talon, get RAPS. Boom. Game done. So we actually, if you remember, we were 100 to 94. And we managed to win it 200 to 157, so we absolutely dominated the second part of that gameplay, and I really enjoyed it, and hopefully you have actually enjoyed this as well. Hopefully you can see that there's improvements being made. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Also as well, if you could hit that thumbs up and like the video, I would really appreciate it, because that also helps me out a great deal as well. The only reason I came second here is because I got a lot of kills with streaks, so that actually gives you less points, but you're going to see in a second what I actually managed to do on there, and you'll notice as well, advertising my YouTube channel, thanks Disciple for the tip, but you see there, 51 and 11 in hardcore domination on Skyjacked. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace!